Okay, we're here to talk about George's informal assessment. Because of the current situation created by COVID-19 pandemic, I was unable to give George his informal assessment or observe it being given. But I did have the opportunity to communicate with his classroom teacher that proctored the informal assessment. He is full-time inclusion in all of his general education classrooms. And so what we did was we focused in on his literacy. It's a combination of his phonemic practice as well as his written expression and persuasive writing. And so we used graphic novel paper. Graphic novels are very fun for kids right now, and I really enjoy. I've had some success with having kids use graphic novel paper to be able to express their storyline and their creativity, and not getting frustrated with the hardness of creating words or knowing how to spell, but they can create a storyline using pictures and words together. And so we did this, and to our surprise, the classroom teacher said that her whole class really liked the idea. And so she's going to now incorporate graphic novel informal assessments, sort of like exit slips and quizzes, but she's now going to use graphic novel paper sometimes. And so that is exciting because I think that's really fun. So what we encouraged George to do was, they have been talking in class about persuasive writing. So we gave George a graphic novel piece of paper that clearly showed where you draw pictures and where to have a couple of words. And I in the instructions said, well, so we know that George loves baseball, and so we said, man, we just really think soccer is incredible. I think it's probably the best sport. And I don't know that anybody can convince me that it's not. And so we just told George, we said, give us 2 reasons why we should think anything different, why any other sport would be better. And so George did a fantastic job. He was excited to use the paper, and he used his creativity in drawing. And so the way we scored this was, I wanted to see 3 pictures, 3 drawings on each square for points. And I was hoping to see 4 words in each written box. And you can clearly see how George thought about things and tried to label them. There were a couple boxes that were left empty, and so that was really encouraging to see maybe where things are fragmented in his mind of how stories should go, and it helps direct the instruction. So maybe we could, I had some fun thoughts of, like, maybe we can label the boxes so he knows what order to put them in, or he could label them for us so that we know what order his story is going in. But it's really helping him with the why, when, how, what. It's helping him tell a story from beginning to end, and it's helping him try to persuade someone. And so I was really excited about this. I was excited that George was excited about it. This informal assessment gave information on the process of George's ability to word decode in his writing. He focused in on his written expression and spelling, and his teacher said that he felt less frustration. There was some frustration, but less, and so that's always encouraging. And so I think he did a really good job, and I'm excited to see him use this in the future and to see his development and growth.